boys and girls, a really special visit today. We're going to visit Farmer Neil, and today we're going to sing Stop and Let Me Tell You. You've got rollerblades, you've got skateboards, you've got go-karts, all sorts of things, but we're going to visit Neil in his tractor, and I'm actually going to climb up into his tractor. We're going to see tractors, but Neil, of course, is, what's that called? He's lifting the grass and he's blowing it into a trailer. Not with his mouth or his hands. I actually forget the name of the big machine. It's a big machine that rolls up the grass and blows it out. We'll see that in a wee minute. Let's sing the word stop and let me tell you.
Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me.
Stop. Song's over. Let's go and visit Neil on the big machine. Here we go. Boys and girls, we're with Neil here. And remember Farmer Neil?
How you doing?
And I'm going to go for a spin round the field here to see how this machine works. Lifts up the grass and throws it into the trailer. So Neil, I'm not going to drive, I'm going to watch you driving.
Okay.
I don't think I could drive a big machine like this. Boys and girls, I enjoyed that there. So Neil, this is a good day for you.
Yes, brilliant, yes.
What is this here?
This is a silage harvester
For
for chopping grass, to make silage for cows for the winter.
Neil, I've been sitting in the tractor for half an hour, or the harvester for half an hour. Farming must be the most glorious job in the world.
When everything's going okay, it's great, yes.
Can you ever have a bad day in farming?
Oh, certainly, yes.
Do you want to share anyone with the? Sometimes children have a bad day at school,
Yes.
get their homework wrong or their sums wrong. But do farmers have a bad day?
Oh, definitely can have a bad day, yes.
And give us a few examples, Neil, if you've ever had a bad day.
Well, when you're working on machinery, you can have a breakdown. And if you have a breakdown and the weather's good and maybe given rain, well then it puts pressure on because the machine's broke and the farmer wants his crop in, so it adds extra pressure, and that all just leads to stress and strain.
But Neil, you hurt your hand with was it with this machine here?
This machine here, yes.
And what happened there?
We're cleaning around the sharpening stone, and I got my hand in a wee bit far, and she just took the whole front off my hand here, right down to the bone.
Wow, you're very fortunate.
I could have lost it, yes.
And you never stopped you farming, Neil?
No.
But you haven't the same power in the right hand?
Not yet anyhow, no, it would be a lot weaker than it used to be.
Yeah. And what other farming problems could you have with the machine, Neil?
Well, just last week we had a bearing go at the back here, and then when they took the pulley off to put the new bearing on, to discover the shaft was worn, so they had to loosen the nuts in the engine and unbolt the engine, jack it up, take the gearbox off, take the shaft out. Precautionary measures taken, so hopefully it would do for quite a while.
And does it cost much money for repairs, Neil?
Repairs are absolutely scandalous.
It takes a lot of money?
Thousands of pounds, yeah.
Oh, thousands, yeah. And what about animals? Any problem with winter time with animals all sunshine? You ever get any sick animals or animals?
Definitely. Well, in farming circles, they always say if you have livestock, you'll have dead stock. But last year we had quite a bit of pneumonia in cattle now, and we lost quite a few cows with pneumonia.
What is pneumonia?
It's just like a bad cold, really. You know, when they can't get, you hear them wheezing and coughing, and the drugs that they have nowadays for pneumonia don't seem to really lift it.
Yeah.
So the chances are, if you get one with pneumonia,
it doesn't always make it.
No, not.
Can big animals get pneumonia, or mainly younger ones?
Big animals can take pneumonia too. Yeah. Just there's a wee weakness there.
So Neil, do you ever feel like giving up whenever you have a real bad day and the machine doesn't work or the calves maybe don't make it through? Do you ever feel like throwing the towel in?
No, I definitely don't know.
So you don't blame God for bad days, Neil?
Definitely not, no.
So God doesn't change?
No, I think God sometimes has to give you a wee nudge sometimes to say, you need to listen. You know,
Yeah.
listen to me. You're doing too much of this or too much of that. You're not going the right direction. And so if we're not listening, he has to direct us.
So sometimes you can get so busy, Neil, and not take the time for God as you should.
Without a doubt, it's so
Yeah.
simple. It'd be so easy in the mornings when you're rushing away to work to say, I'll not read the Bible today. I'll not pray this morning. I'll just rush on out. You know, we need to take time to do those things.
So whether it's a child at school or a working man, starting your day with God by reading and praying, that doesn't change.
Oh no, certainly not. No,
Yeah.
it's very, very important.
Do you feel better when you start the day like that, Neil?
Definitely, yes. If you slipped out of the house without doing that, you feel that there's something missing.
Yeah. But it's an easy habit to get into.
Oh, it's easy to get into and easy to get out of.
Yeah.
You know, but once you get into it and get into the routine, you make time and you do it.
And do you ever get frustrated, Neil?
Oh, yes. It happens.
So whether you're a child or an adult, you still can get... How do you deal with frustration, machinery and etc.?
We have to be patient. And God says to us, worry not. Don't be worrying. He tells us we don't need to worry. He says, I'm going to look after you. Worry not. So those words are always in the back of my mind. We have to be patient. It's very, very difficult. And it's
Yeah.
difficult not to worry. But we have to tell ourselves, don't worry.
And the opposite to worry is trusting.
Yes.
So you can't trust God and be worried at the same time or vice
No,
versa.
That's right.
Is it easy to do that, Neil?
No, it's not easy, but you have to discipline yourself.
Yeah. And do you ever have bad days?
Oh, yes. You get a bad
More
day.
bad days or good days?
Oh, more good days than bad days.
Today's a good day, Neil.
Today's a good day. Everything's going well. And
So we came on a good day.
yes, you came on a good day. You're lucky.
The birds are singing, the sky's blue, machinery working.
Yeah.
And whether it's a good day or bad day, you always try to give God the glory in everything, Neil.
Oh, definitely. We need to thank him for the good things. And when things go wrong, we need to know that he's in control and there's a reason for it.
And do you ever get hit with bills, Neil, and they're bigger than you expected?
All the time.
What do? Just keep working harder?
No, you work your way through it. God
Yeah.
says he will provide.
Yeah,
You know, so
it's just proving them.
yeah.
You have different tractors here. Do you know the mix of them, Neil?
We'll have a
I just go by colours.
we'll have a John Deere and we'll have a Class and we'll have a New Holland and we'll have a Dutch.
Are they always making new types of tractors?
No, the tractor brands have stayed basically the same this last 40 or 50 years.
And are they getting more powerful?
Oh, certainly. Every time people change a tractor, they usually go for a bigger one.
And what, a bigger one?
Yeah.
And more. And what,
More power.
what horsepower is that, Neil?
Well, this is just a small. This is just a baby self-propelled. It's just shy of 400 horsepower. This.
Is that equivalent? It's the same strength as 400 horses. Is that what that means? 400 horsepower.
Well, that was what they sort of based it on, but I'm not really sure if it's.
But 400 horses is a lot of power too.
It'd take a lot of room in that field, lift grass for 400 horses, wouldn't it?
And how big can you get? 1,000 horsepower?
You can get a Crone harvester that's 1,100 horsepower.
Is that just pure power
Just pure power.
and faster?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Neil, the fields don't get any bigger, do they?
No, definitely not. No, it's the same ground in Northern Ireland as there's always been.
And after you, that's right. Neil, after the grass is left, what'll happen to this field then?
We'll put a wee coat of slurry on it and a bit of fertiliser, and then I'll probably graze this with cattle then.
Yeah. And can you cut it again if you want?
You could cut it again in maybe 7 weeks' time, 6 to 7 weeks.
Yeah. And when you cut mow grass, when can you lift it? The next day or a couple of days?
If the weather's good, you can lift it the next day, or if you want to get it dried out, leave it lying for a couple of days.
And Neil, if your favourite Bible verse comes to mind?
I have indeed. That wee verse we're talking about a minute ago there, worry not what you eat or what you drink or what you shall put on. Is life not more than food and the body more than raiment?
So whether you're a child at school or a working farming man, it doesn't matter.
Oh no,
The lessons are the same.
lessons are the same, yeah.
And there's children out there and they want to farming to grow up, Neil, contract or you're a contractor farmer, would you recommend that?
I'm happy at my work, yes. If that's their interest, yes.
Yeah. You need to be interested in
You
it
need to be interested and you need to do what you love.
and love what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good lessons. Boys and girls, that's a good update from Farmer Neil out working the fields. I often wonder what's Farmer Neil during the day, and this is a day in making hay, making silage when the sun shines. So appreciate that, Neil, spending time with us. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Boy, I really enjoyed that. I actually had a phone Neil and asked him what you call that big machine, the Class machine, and it's a self-propelled silage harvester. It sucks up the grass and puts it through a drum and breaks it all down so it's nice and fine and small for the cattle to eat. So a self-propelled silage harvester. Say that 3 times really fast. Self-propelled silage harvester, self-propelled silage harvester, self-propelled silage harvester. Now I know exactly what that is. Let's sing a song, and thank you again, Farmer Neil, for that beautiful experience on the big machine. Self-propelled silage harvester. Here we go.
Something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much with a love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. We're all a little different in many different ways. No matter where we come from, God loves us the same. None of us is perfect, so He forgives our sin. Jesus is our Savior, His love will never end. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much with a love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. We're all a little different in many different ways. No matter where we come from, God loves us the same. None of us is perfect, so He forgives our sin. Jesus is our Savior, His love will never end. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much with a love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. All right, now sing this with me. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always on His mind. That's it. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always on His mind. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always on His mind. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always on His mind. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much with a love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. Yeah, all around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. Yeah, He loves us all so much with a love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. No one else can love us more. It's amazing.
Wonderful. Neil, thanks again for the lesson with the harvest of the silage and the silage self-propelled silage harvester. I remember that. That's all for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.